Back again. Still got time to tell more stories. I'm gonna tell an experience that I had. I think I was around the age of like 7 or 8 that I had in my old house in California. And if you didn't know, I do have spiritual experiences. And I'm just trying to share with you guys. One reason why I like to listen to stories or tell my stories is to see if anybody's had any similar experiences. My mom has always told me, like growing up, I would always watch spiritual experiences or encounters and stuff like this. She's like, don't watch that in my house. You're going to bring spirits in the house, blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't for me to scare myself or scare anybody else. It was because I'm trying to find similarities in other people's experiences or see how they relate to what I've been through, or if anybody, because I had a lot of experiences and my parents were always there to console me, to pray for me, to help me not be scared. But at the same time, they never had been through what I had been through or experienced the stuff to the extent that I have. And to this day, I still have dreams. I still get attacked in my sleep. But at this point, I'm able to fight it more. So long story short, let me just go back to the story. Okay. There was a time that I was laying in my bed, and at this time, me and my older sister, we shared a bunk bed in our room. My brothers had their room down the hallway, and then down this hallway was our room, and then past our room was our parents' room, just to let you have a brief idea. So I would always look in the doorway because we slept with our door open, and I'll be on the top bunk, and I'm always looking out to the door because I'm like, it's dark in the hallway, and I'm always just staring over there because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what this feeling was that I always get. It'll be like some weird tingling sensation I would get, and it would be like in my nose, or I don't even know how to explain it. But it'll be like really uncomfortable, and it will come in the middle of the night, and I would just be like, what is that? It would be so aggravating. So I'm just laying there in the bed. I keep glancing at the doorway because I'm just like, it's dark out there, and I will always have experiences. So I never like my doors open to this day. I always close my bedroom doors because there's always something in the dark. So basically, I'm staring into the hallway, and there's these tall two figures that look like shadow figures. Like, they don't have no facial features. They didn't have no eyes, just tall. You can see their feet all the way down to their head, and their arms just lanky. And they were past my doorway. So they were super tall, from the bottom all the way up. Just two tall figures. They were walking past my room, heading towards my parents' room. And I was just like, whoa, what the heck? And I'm just stuck in a paralyzed state. I can move, but I'm just stuck, I'm frozen, because I was scared. I was like, what's going on? So that night, we are in that house. We had a little floor heater in the hallway, because this is in the 90s, early 2000s. And we had the floor heater in the hallway. And my brother, he had threw off his t-shirt because I guess he was hot, and it wound up landing out in the hallway on top of that heater that night. So long story short, we fast forward. I see those two shadow figures, and they're walking towards my parents' room. That night, my dad started to wake up to the smell of smoke, and the house was starting to catch on fire because my brother's t-shirt landed on top of those heaters. And my dad had said that he had heard his father, his late father, voice trying to wake him up, but his father has passed away. But he had woken up by that, and then he starts to smell the smell of smoke. And so he gets up, he rushes us out the house, and we had to call the fire department. Basically, if he didn't wake up when he woke up, the house would have caught on fire while we were all in there burning in it. And I don't know what the relevance was to me seeing those tall, dark figures, or if that was his guardian angels coming to wake him up, or what. All I know is that as a kid, from my perspective, I was frightened, and I could just see two faceless, just straight, skinny figures walking to my parents' room, and I could not make out what it was. And I'm making this story short and sweet for you guys, but I think you get the gist. I've been able to see things and not be able to explain them. So if you've had any experiences like this, comment below.